Dámy a pánové, vítejte u dalšího fejtu. U dalšího stay nightu. Fate routy naší nádherné Saber. Vítejte na tom svatém místě, kde vás provedu skrz moji adventuru s mojí ženou jménem Saber. Samozřejmě nebudu dál zdržovat a jdeme rovnou do toho. je sobotní ráno, musím být trošku potichu, protože nechci, aby mě někdo slyšel v baráku. To hraju Idle Five Nights at Freddy's. OK. To je všechno vidět? Počkám se, až se stream updateuje. Dobrý, jde to vidět. Easy. Takže teda chat. Jdeme o to. I'm home. Good. You came home early like I asked you to. Osaka walks in, laden with shopping bags. Thank you for having me again, senpai. It's rare for you to be home so early. Sakura walks in, smiling happily. Okay, everything is ready. I'm going to get started. Osaka psychs herself up and heads to the kitchen. Senpai? About dinner tonight? You don't have to worry about it since it's Tosaka's turn today. You prepared breakfast for us, so leave dinner to us. She and I will handle dinner while Tosaka's staying here. Sakura. Oh, very well, if you say so. Then I will have to oblige. Sakura quietly sits down. I hear a fiery, boisterous sound coming from the kitchen, but I see nothing of Tosaka. I guess I can trust her. I should stay in my room until dinner's ready, considering Saber's waiting there. I'm going to rest in my room. If Fujine comes, tell her she should prepare the bath herself for a change. Oh, okay. Please go relax, senpai. I will come and get you once dinner is ready. Yeah, oh, by the way, don't forget to knock when you come into my room. I'm butt naked. It's a little before 6 o'clock. I figure dinner will be ready around 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock? I return to my room and find Saber sleeping in the room next door. Bummer. I thought I could talk to her a little more. I click my tongue with disappointment and sit down. Wait a minute, what am I thinking? There's nothing else I can talk to her about apart from the Holy Grail War. Besides, I don't know how to act around Saber. Oh well, if she's asleep, I'll just let her rest. I mutter to myself and stare at the hands of the clock. Last night, Saber, Tosaka, and I ate dinner. But today, Sakura and Fujine are in the mix as well, making it 5 people. Oh, actually, Saber can't join. As long as Fujine and Sakura are around, I can't have Saber come out of her room. I wonder if Saber ate breakfast. Last night, Saber was nodding while eating her dinner. Based on her behavior, it's not like she doesn't need food. I didn't prepare lunch for her, so she must be hungry. Once Fujine and Sakura go home, I should warm some dinner up for Saber. She'll have to eat alone, but there's nothing we can do about that. ... It's just... Imagining Saber eating by herself is making me mad. Shiro, are you awake? Tosaka knocks on my door and peeks her head in. Tosaka, what's going on? Nothing. Dinner's ready, so come out. It's already that time. I pick myself up, glance towards Saber's room, and head into the hallway. Pojď, musíme tu Saber vytáhnout. Come on, pojď, Shiro, nebuď takovej bum. Oh, there you are. Look at all the dishes. Can you believe it? Tosaka can cook Chinese cuisine, something that has long been absent from our menu. Fujine dances excitedly around the table, which is laid out with dinner. Now that she mentions it, it does all look to be Chinese dishes today. 4 big plates decorate the table. Crab meat with egg omelette, shredded beef with green peppers, a vegetable stir-fry, some fancy meat I've never seen before, and for some reason a plate full of steamed shumai. Salad has been served on individual plates for everyone, and the setup seems to have been well thought of. It's pretty extravagant. Fujine loves it. This is a surprise. I thought you would make something Western. Oh, she did consider making Western dishes. But when I mentioned that no one in the household makes Chinese dishes, she volunteered to make some. Well, she set out to do something no one else does, Hey, Sakura, you and Tosaka came home at the same time. Did you two go shopping together or something? Yes, Miss Tosaka waited for me until the Kyoto Club's practice ended and we decided to shop for groceries on our way home. I had no idea. It looks like you two are closer than I thought. That may be true. Miss Tosaka speaks to me often at school too. I don't know what made her take her liking to me, but she has been very kind to me ever since I came to this school. Huh. So Tosaka really is a nice upperclassman. Jepeři skurvený. Enough yapping! Let's eat! I'm so hungry! Fujine sits down excitedly. You heard her. You two should sit down. Chinese food gets criminally bad when it's cold. Tosaka sits down after she tells us to do the same. I sit down without a word. Everyone bows and thanks Tosaka for cooking, then start eating. Whoa! I hate to admit it, but it's good. I've never cooked Chinese food before because I've always thought it all tastes the same, but Tosaka's dishes make me realize it had all just been bias on my part, and I find myself regretting that. Wow, this is amazing! It's been a while since I've had a dish that goes so well with rice. Yep, I'm giving you full marks for this one. Thank you very much. I'm delighted to get such an honest opinion from someone like you. Yes, I also see Chinese food in a new light. I don't usually like eating spicy dishes, but this is delicious. Sakura looks pleased, seeming to enjoy the food too. After seeing everyone's happy faces, Tosaka... She turns to face me, her face triumphant. What? You look like you have something to say. Nothing. I'm just glad everyone liked it. Well, there's one person not being honest about his feelings. But it's amusing me. So I'll let it slide. I understand how bad it must feel to be beaten at something you're good at. I get it. You made me cook dinner last night because you wanted to assess my cooking. Okay. Today's lesson. Never let anyone see your plans or potential. Tosaka returns to her food, looking exceedingly pleased with herself. Dinner is a bit livelier than I expected. Sakura and Tosaka are acting like good upper and underclassmen, and Fujine is now completely on Tosaka's side. ... Well, I have no complaints about getting to enjoy a good meal. There are no complaints, but I can't feel unreservedly good about sharing a meal with everyone here. ... I stand up. Huh? Are you going to the bathroom, Shiro? No, I just forgot something. I'm going to bring them out now, so wait. ... The moment I step out of the living room, I lock eyes with Tosaka, who is looking at me silently. Oh no, další resident. The residents are evil. I just didn't think it was right. Konečně, yes! Shiro, yes! That's why. I didn't like the fact that I was making her sit alone, even though she's living with us. So, without really considering the consequences of my actions, I take her hand. Shiro, what are you doing? Just come with me. I'm going to introduce you to everyone. Tohle bude blondětá žena z Anglie. Have you lost your mind? Please wait, that's... I'm bringing you out because I am thinking straight. Come on, let's go. We can deal with whatever happens after. Wait, Shiro? I'm still dragging her along by the time we reach the living room. Sorry, Tosaka. Can you add one more plate for her? Tosaka doesn't object, but Fujine and Sakura are looking at Saber in confused astonishment. I know it's a little late, but I want to introduce you... I want to introduce her to you all. Her name is Saber, and I'm going to be taking care of her for a while. As you can see, she's a foreigner and not used to living in Japan, so please help her with that. No, Fujine a Sakura jsou mrtví. Oni zabili Sakura a Fujine, bastardi. ... The two don't react. It's understandable, but I can't really find it in me to care for right now. Come on, sit over here, Saber. It's better when you eat with everyone. It is true that it would be more efficient, but there's no need to be bashful. You're going to be living with us from now on too. We're going to live together. We should eat together too. Yes, if you say so, I will have to oblige. You can't do... You can't do that! Ah! My ears are ringing.
一体どうしちゃったのよシロってば。遠坂さんだけじゃなくこんな子まで連れ込んじゃっていつからここは旅館みたいになっちゃったのよ。
What has gotten into you, Shiro? First you bring Tosaka here to stay and now her too? When did this place turn into a hotel? What? It's fine. This place is as big as a hotel anyway, so it's no big deal to give up a room or two. If you're okay with Tosaka staying here, then Saber should be fine too.
いいわけないでしょう。遠坂さんは認めるけどそんな得体の知れない子なんて知らないもん。一体どこの子なのよその子は。
Of course not. I approve of Tosaka, but I know nothing about this complete stranger. Just who is this girl anyway? Who? She's a distant relative. I don't really know the details about what happened to her, but she came here looking for help from my old man.
そんな作り話信じられない。だいたいね、仮にそうだとしてもどうしてエミヤの家に来たのよ。キリツグさんに外国の知り合いなんて言わない。
Sister Fujina. I'm not buying a ridiculous story like that. Even if it were the case, why did she come to the Emiya house? There's no way Kiritsugu had acquaintances from other country. She can't say that with any confidence, and she knows it. My old man traveled constantly, so he probably had some friends from other countries than in Japan.
ないとは言い切れないけど、それにしたっておかしいわ。あなた、何のためにここに来たのよ。
I can't say that for sure, but it still sounds fishy. So why did you come here? Well, that...
シロー、黙ってなさい。セイバーさん、私はあなたに聞いてるんだけど。
You shush, Shiro. Saber, right? I'm asking you. Saber is silent. I don't blame her. Saber doesn't really have a backstory, and she's not cunning enough to go along with my lies.
私はキリツグの言葉に従っただけですから。
I do not exactly know. I was only following Kiritsugu's orders. I guess she does.
キリツグさんがシローを頼むって？
Jako, dalo by se to tak říct, protože Shiro má v sobě Avalon. So Kiritsugu entrusted Shiro to you?
はい。あらゆる敵からシローを守るように。
Yes, I was told to protect Shiro from his enemies. Ever so quietly. Saber says it with such straightforwardness and clarity. There is no room for anyone to protest. And even if it was really a lie, it will become the absolute truth in Saber's mind. ... Even Fujine can't argue with her, but... She stands up with a frown and glares right at Saber. And Jaguar Warrior. Fine. If you are serious about this, I'll test your skills. Fujine drops this on us all out of nowhere. Sparring match. And with the sound of whooshing wind, Fujine takes us outside. And then she takes the bamboo sword, a shinai, hanging on the wall, and continues glaring at Saber. Okay. What the hell is Fujine thinking? You said you would protect Shiro, which means you must be at least somewhat disciplined, right? Are you telling me to take a sword? That's right. I'll accept this if you prove you're stronger than me. But if you're weak, I'm sending you back home. I do not mind, but I do not see the sense in this.
シロを守るのは私だもん。シロが一人前になるまで私がずっとそばにいるんだから。
I am supposed to be the one who protects Shiro. I'm going to be right by his side until he grows up to be a man. Saber doesn't seem to fully comprehend what Fujine's intentions are. Then again, none of us do.
だから私より弱いやつはいらないの。
Like I said, I don't need anyone weaker than me around.
あなたが私より強いって言うなら私より頼りになるでしょ。それなら少しはシロを任せてもいいわよだ。
If you say you're stronger than me, you should be more dependable, right? And if you are, maybe I can trust Shiro to you just a little. Fujine swings her Shinai sword with a pout.
わかりました。あなたを納得させればよいのですね。
Understood. I just need to convince you, correct?
そうよ。けど私を納得させるのは大変なんだから。
That's right, but convincing me will not be easy feat. No sooner has Fujine said that than she practically leaps forward, rushing towards Saber, brandishing her Shinai. Whoa, Fujine, this is ridiculous. She goes in for a surprise attack, even though she hasn't even given Saber a Shinai yet. This tiger has no business calling herself a teacher if she's going to pull something like that. Saber stands there in a daze, taken aback by Fujine's surprise attack. Fujine swings for the body.
あれ？
Huh? Fujine tilts her head in confusion. Well, yeah. You're all dumbfounded, and we're just watching, so it must be even stranger. Like the mystery of the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, for Fujine, since she's the one who experienced it firsthand. Saber's still standing. The only difference is that she's now holding the Shinai. Fujine had in her hand a heartbeat earlier. For real? I don't know if this is for real, but it definitely happened. Saber isn't even holding the Shinai she took in a ready position. Fujine is frozen in her tracks, right in front of Saber. Fujine is a kendo expert whose skill is supposedly unmatched. The experience probably made clear to her that Saber is on a completely different level.
構えろというのでしたら構えますが、そこまでしなければわからない腕ではないでしょう。
If you require me to take a ready stance, I shall. But I do believe you are skilled enough to realize I have already proved my point. Fujine staggers back and drops to her knees.
勝負はつきました。認めてもらえましたか？
The contest is over. Do you approve of me? Fujine slumps her shoulders and droops her head low, just when I think she's about to retreat quietly. Some weird girl took Shiro away from me. Fujine starts to cry so loud it starts to hurt all our ears. In the end, it took 2 hours to calm Fujine down. Fujine gestured to Saber saying, "We need to talk," and went into my old man's room. They were in there for 2 hours. She finally came out, looking unsatisfied, and mumbled, I guess I've got no choice but to acknowledge her. She had only nodded in resignation. Sakura, though, was silent the whole time. It was getting late, so Fujina wound up taking Sakura home, but Sakura didn't say a single word. She just bowed and went home. I'm going back to the outbuilding then. That's all Rin said. Come to think of it, Tosaka's been quiet all this time too. Sorry about that. I bet you're thinking I did something stupid again. Not really. The only thing you're doing is trying to add some unnecessary flab to your heart to make yourself feel better. If you keep on doing things like this, you're going to really catch yourself into trouble. She waves goodnight and heads off to the outbuilding. I'm exhausted. I should probably sleep early today. Please, wait, Shiro. I would like to ask you something. Sure, what is it? Why did you introduce me to everyone? I agree with Rin. That was unnecessary. Já tak nenávidím to slovo. No real rhyme or reason. I just didn't like how things were going, so I introduced you to everyone. Shiro, you did not answer my question. You must tell me what you didn't like. Saber draws closer to me. Was what happened tonight really so strange to her? The hell do I know? I was just eating and I didn't like knowing that you were all alone. If anything, I just thought we would have less secrets to worry about once Fujina and Sakura knew about you. That was most certainly futile then. Making them aware of my presence may well be detrimental. I am able to conceal myself in this house, so it would be better for me to simply remain standing by. Better? In what way? Is she saying she's better off being ostracized when the rest of us are all eating? That's not true. You may be fine with it, but I didn't like it. It's not about logic or sense. I look away from Saber. I'm going to the shed, so go ahead to your room. She doesn't answer. I turn my back on Saber, who seems unconvinced by what I said, and make my way to the shed. Damn, Shiro, to si mohl zvládnout líp. I step outside. The tranquil yard is lit by pale moonlight. The winter sky is clear enough to see the stars above me. I sigh, hardly realizing I'm doing it. Tosaka's right. I'm contradicting myself. I'm heading to the shed to avoid Saber's room. I don't want to leave Saber alone. I'm having a hard time interacting with Saber as a member of the opposite sex, but I can't ignore her on a human level. It's no wonder Tosaka gets disgusted with me and my contradictions. Crap, I thought I was only inexperienced with magecraft, but I'm also just generally immature too. Immature, I guess. I absent-mindedly look up at the night sky. The night drags on. My inexperience is all the more reason I can't skip out on my training. All I can do is to keep on believing that if I work hard enough, I might someday attain something. Pátýho února, let's go. Už jsme v 6. dnu. Blade. A night passed. After getting ready, just like I would on any normal morning, and heading to the living room, I am greeted by the most complicated breakfast table scene of my life.
あー、ごめんさくら。私バターダメなの。そこのマーマレードちょうだい。
Oh, sorry, Sakura. I can't eat butter. Pass me the marmalade.
そうなんですか。遠坂先輩、甘いものは好きじゃないような口ぶりでしたけど。
Is that so? I thought you didn't enjoy sweet things, Miss Tosaka.
まさか、そんな女の子はいないわよ。糖分は嫌いじゃなくて取れないだけだってば。油断すると見えないところが増えるの。甘味どころは週に1回にしなくちゃね。
That's nonsense. All girls like sweets. It's not that I don't like sweet things. I just shouldn't have too much of them. If I'm not careful, things could start building up in places I can't see. So I limit myself to eating sweets once a week.
なのにマーマレードなんですか、先輩。
Huh? So why marmalade?
朝は糖分取るの。それにね、少しぐらいは甘いものを口にしておかないと、後のカウンターが怖いでしょ。
I have sugar in the morning. Besides, I should have some sweet things, or I might pay for it later.
そっか。食事を2食に減らしても、食べる量が倍になったら大変ですからね。
I see. Even if you only eat twice a day, it would be a big problem if you ended up eating twice as much.
そういうこと。黙ってればよく食べるわね、セイバー。ちっこい体のくせに桜並みの量じゃない。
Takže říká, že všechno to jídlo jde do sakuřin tidis a já souhlasím. Exactly. Hey, I wasn't going to say anything, but you sure eat a lot, Saber. You might have a small frame, but you eat just as much as Sakura.
そうでしょうか。私は平均だと思いますし、桜が口にしたパンは私を大きく上回っていると思いますが。
Do you think so? I think I eat an average amount. I would like to point out that the toast Sakura ate was twice the size of mine.
そんなことないです。遠坂先輩もセイバーさんも私もみんな仲良くトースト2枚じゃないですか。
That is not true. Miss Tosaka, Saber, and I were all served 2 pieces of toast.
いえ、厚さが違う。1センチに対して2センチですから、桜はよく食べています。成長期ですし、栄養を取るのはいい。瓶も1枚だけと言わず、残さず食べてはどうですか？
Yes, but the thickness was different. One was 1 centimeter thick, while the other was 2 centimeters, which tells me you eat quite a lot, Sakura. You are in a growth spurt, so there is no problem with you taking in nutrients. Then, instead of eating only 1 slice, you should eat everything that has been served to you.
だからダメだって言ってるじゃない。桜と違って胸に栄養がいくわけじゃなし。朝からそんなに食べたら増えるっていうの。ただでさえ朝は食べない主義なんだから、これでも譲歩してるのよ。
Ona girl max teď to dostala, co dělá každá ženská. I said I can't, okay? Everything I eat doesn't just go straight to my chest, like Sakura. And if I eat all that in the morning, I'll just end up storing it. I don't usually even eat breakfast, so I'm already compromising.
遠坂先輩、先輩の前でそういうことは。
Miss Tosaka, I suggest you not say that in front of Senpai.
増えると言っていますが、なぜ具体的な表現を避けるのですか、リン。
Protože to má všechno ve svém ésu a fájs. You continue mentioning that you accumulate things. But why are you avoiding using specific terms, Rin?
だから目に見えないところの話。ああ、桜は目に見えるから冗談だけど。
Damn. Like I said, places I can't see on my body. Well, Sakura accumulates in places you can see, so she doesn't count. But please, don't talk about that kind of thing. To je amazing hra. To vám dropou frame, ale to je v pohodě, já to přežiju. I take a bite of my crispy toast. My brain just can't follow the situation unfolding in front of me, so I just stay out of it and focus on my toast. There's nothing for me to really add to this anyway. I guess I worried over nothing. For the time being, the three seem to be getting along. Dosaka is the same as always, and Saber's warmed up to the girls a good bit more than last night. Sakura still seems a little hesitant around Saber, but it doesn't look like she dislikes her. I'm concerned that Fujina's not here, but I'm sure she'll come tonight. Last night must have done a number on her, but she'll probably come by for dinner. I think she'll be in better mood by then. Breakfast ends and I start cleaning up. Senpai, are you sure it's okay to leave the washing to you? Yeah, it's the least I can do. You have to get going to your club, Sakura. Considering what happened yesterday, you should probably go. Yes, I'll go on ahead, Senpai. Sakura bows to Tosaka too and leaves the living room in a hurry. Now there's only the three of us. With Sakura gone, the people remaining all share a common secret. Well, I shall excuse myself as well. Please call for me if you need anything. Bye, Saber. I'll look after Shiro, so keep an eye on the house while we're gone. Yes. Please take good care of Shiro, Rin. Saber bows quickly, then returns to her room. Well, there's nothing to do here anymore, so she's probably going back to sleep to conserve energy. Honestly, is fighting the only thing she thinks about? Of course it is. And you should start showing a bit of motivation on that front. Or Saber's going to lose patience with you. Her wounds may not be completely healed, but she's not the type to just sit around doing nothing for long. There's a clicking sound. What Tosaka has to say worries me a bit, but she just turns on the TV. Oh. This news again? The TV plays the morning news. I just listen from the kitchen as I wash dishes, but it's the same story that I've heard before. There was another gas leak incident in Shinto. What a stupid story. Stuff like this is happening here too. It's not just going on over there. What? Hold up. What Tosaka says there is pretty worrying. Tosaka, what do you mean by that? It's about people suddenly getting weak without a real explanation, right? How people are passing out without warning, so then they end up hospitalized in a coma. There must be a lot of people affected by now. At least nobody's lives are in imminent danger. But I suppose that's all down to whoever's controlling this. What? Oh, wait. Hold up. Is she saying that this incident isn't just happening isn't just happening a town over. It's happening here too. Unexplained comas, a good number of victims, no. But the main issue is... Dosaka, don't tell me you think a master did this.
じゃあ他の誰の仕業だっていうのよ。いい加減慣れてよね。あなただってマスターなんだから。
Who else? Come on, get used to it already. You're a master too, you know. Okay, maybe so, but why didn't you tell me this before, Dosaka? Why did you tell me this before, Dosaka?
こっちの件はそれほど簡単じゃないから。
Because there's no easy fix here.
学校で結界を張ってるマスターは三流だけど、こっちのマスターは一流よ。相手を死に至らしめることはせず、命の半分だけを吸収して力を蓄えている。
The master who cast the bounded field over school is third class, but whoever is causing these incidents across the whole town is first class. They're skilled enough to extract the power they need from people without killing them.
そりゃ集めるスピードは遅いけど、その代わりに魔術師としてのルールには引っかからないし、無理をする必要がない。このマスターは遠く離れた場所で、町の人たちから生命力っていう最も単純な魔力をかすめ取っているわけ。
And while getting energy that way might be slower, they're staying within the rules of mages, and they don't need to exert themselves to accomplish this. This master is stealing the life forces. Fuck, jeez. This master is stealing the life force from everyone in town. One of the simplest forms of magical energy from a remote location. From a remote From a remote location? Can someone really collect magical energy from a distance?
よっぽど腕の立つ魔術師なんでしょうね。
They must be a really skilled mage.
シントとミヤマ、二つの町をフォローする広範囲の吸引なんて、大がつく魔術師の技だもの。
Only a truly great mage would be able to cast a net over two towns like Shinto and Miyama to absorb energy like that.
いや、それともよっぽど優れた霊地を確保したのかな。冬木の町には龍脈らしきものがあるって父さんも言ってたし、そこに陣を敷けば生命力の搾取ぐらいは簡単か。
Or maybe they lucked into a superb spiritual site. Father mentioned that Fuyuki has a ley line, so if they build a base there, it would be easy to collect life forces. Huh? Hold on, Dosaka.
父さんの書庫にそれらしい資料はなかったし、あるなら大師傅の書庫か。やだな。あそこ今でも人外魔境だし、できれば遠慮したいのに。
I didn't find any materials in Father's study about this, so if there are any, they'll be in the Great Master's study. I really don't want to go in there. The place is uninhabited and scary.
となると、綺麗に聞くしかないか。あ、いや、ダメ。あいつに借りを作るなんてもってのほかだわ。
Which would mean I might have to ask Kide. No, I really don't want to owe him anything. Dosaka, hey. I try to get her attention, but she doesn't respond. Great, Dosaka's off in her own world. When we get to school, she's still distracted. The gate is packed with arriving students, beginning another typical school day. But I sense there's something off. Yesterday, I passed through the gate without noticing, but today I do. Now that I'm on my guard. It's hard to explain, but there's this feeling that things are too calm. So much so that it numbs one's instincts. You're right, the air feels different in here than outside. It smells like sweet honey.
へえ、シローにはそう感じられるんだ。あなた、魔力感知は下手だけど、世界の異常には敏感なのかもしれないわね。
Oh, so that's how it feels for you? You don't have any skill at detecting magical energy, but you might be sensitive to changes in the world around you. I know. A ten stream se laguje mega moc, holy shit. No, jako, je to plný barák, do píči. Bože můj. Internete, prosím. No, tak můj plán streamovat ráno je asi trošku busted. Jako můžu si vzít pauzu a vrátit se. Potom. Někdy. Laguje se to, ok, čede, sorry. Velice se omlouvám za kratší stream, aspoň jsme se někam dostali. Ok guys, no tak... Internet je back, internet je back. Internet je back. Vypadá to tak. Ok, budeme progresovat ještě chvilinku. Asi. Nebo taky ne, už to se padá, už to se dipuje. Jo, chvíli budeme hrát. Osaka begins pondering. A sweet smell like honey, huh? Like a carnivorous plant, maybe? Yep, that's a good way to put it. A carnivorous plant? That's disturbing.
だってこの学校、結界っていう蓋が閉まったら中の生き物はみんな食べられるんだし。
You think so? I don't think it's off the mark though. I mean, once the bounded field over the school closes, everyone inside gets eaten. She sees right through me and I gulp.
やっぱりね。わかりやすいから楽しいわ、あなたって。
I knew it. I love that I can read you like a book. Whatever. Well, I don't like it.
怒らない怒らない。シロの言いたいことだって分かってるから安心なさい。あなたは学校の生徒を巻き込みたくないと思ってるし、私だってここを戦場にするのは願い下げ。ならやることは一つよね。
Oh, don't get so mad. I know what you want to say, so relax. I know you don't want all the students getting dragged into this. And I wouldn't want this to be a battlefield either, see? So there's only one thing for us to do. She's testing me. Tosaka's trying to tell me that this master I'm willing to fight in the Holy Grail War is the sort willing to hurt innocents to win, which is why they are here at school. I know. We need to find the master who set up this bounded field and take care of it. And if they say they're not going to take down the bounded field, then we just need to defeat them. That's right. Glad you got it. I'm going to go search for whoever set this bounded field. So you go and check anywhere that seems suspicious. I've done some searching already, but I might have missed something. And it looks like you're good at finding singularities like this. So I'll let a specialist try his hand. Tosaka waves and runs toward the school building. Hey, don't just leave me hanging. What kind of places are suspicious, Tosaka? To quote you, anywhere the air is sweet. You just need to find places that are nauseatingly syrupy and sweet. Fuck. The Osaka yells a reply to me from across campus. And then she disappears into the school building. Oh, what the hell? Why would she need to run in there like that? Oh, the bell for homeroom rings. That's why! She should have at least warned me! I clutched my bag and started running at full speed. After all that happened yesterday, I don't know what Fujine will say if I'm late. It's lunchtime. Temporary though, this break from classes is... Students rush back and forth across the whole school. Okay, it won't look suspicious if I wander around now. I wolf down my lunch and head into the hallway. This really isn't the time to say I've never done anything like this. The war has already begun. So now I need to look for anything suspicious, like what Tosaka was talking about in my own way. I guess the first place to look would be wherever there's not usually anyone around. Let's see. I just hope I can make some progress without wasting this 1 hour lunch break. Jednohodinovou? To je hodně dlouhá pauza. After I've searched the building, I take a look outside just to be sure. I didn't see anything strange at the athletic fields or behind the buildings, but this area seems different. Don't tell me this is... I found a few suspicious spots around campus, behind the stairways, dead ends, empty classrooms, and other, less public places. This place is different. Everyone gathers here every day, so it's a far cry from the isolated, deserted places I've checked. How did I not notice this earlier? This place is the most bizarre place of all. I clutch at my chest as I speak. The atmosphere here is suffocating. The heavy wind and humid air make being here all damned uncomfortable. As soon as I realize what I'm smelling, I find myself getting nauseous. Osaka said that there should be base points for bounded fields. I don't know how many there are, but I think the first must be somewhere around here. If I'm right, there should be some inscription or sign of it somewhere. It's no use. I don't have the abilities to detect magical energy, so there's no way I can find any signs that a bounded field has formed. Phew. I guess I have no choice but to report back to Osaka. Oh, it's you. Looking for something, Emiya? Who's there? I whirl around when I hear that voice. There, standing in front of the Kyoto Club dojo is Shinji.
Yeah, 奇遇だね。僕もそのあたりに用があって来たんだけど。君、もしかして見た?
Hey, what a coincidence. I was actually heading that way myself. You didn't happen to see it, did you? Shinji grins. Shinji Mato seems genuinely pleased with himself. See what? I don't see anything around here.
やっぱり見たのか。なるほどね。君が遠坂と一緒にいた理由はそれか。そうだよね。マスター同士手を組んだ方が効率がいいもの。
Ah, you did see it. I get it now. So that's why you and Dosaka were together? Yeah, teaming up with other masters is an efficient way to go. What? Shinji, don't tell me.
そう警戒するなよ、エミヤ。僕と君の仲だろ。お互い隠し事はなしにしようじゃないか。
Hey, chill, Emiya. It's between you and me. We shouldn't be hiding anything from each other.
君が何を連れているかは知らない。けど、君もマスターなんていうひどい役目を押し付けられたんだろ？
I don't know what the hell's following you around, but you got forced into this shitty role as a master too, right? Shinji is so blunt about this, not an ounce of hesitation. He's a master and not all shy about it. Don't tell me you're a master, Shinji.
だからそうだって言ってるだろ？
That's what I have been saying.
ああ、でも勘違いはしないでくれ。僕は誰とも争う気はない。そりゃ、襲われたら殺し返すけど、手を出されないうちは黙ってるさ。ほら、この辺りエミヤっぽいだろ、僕も。
But hey, don't get me wrong. I've got no intention of fighting anyone. Sure, I'll kill anyone who tries attacking me, but I won't do anything if people leave me alone. See? We are a lot like in that regard, aren't we? Shinji giggles. From what he's saying, it's clear he's a master, but...
まあ、こっちもエミヤがマスターだって知って驚いてるんだ。意外なのはお互い様ってことで、少し話し合わないか？
I'm actually surprised to learn that you're a master, Emiya. So why don't we have a little chat, one shocked master to another? A chat, I don't mind. But what are we going to be chatting about?
そりゃ今後のことさ。
About what's going to happen, obviously.
さっきも言ったけど、僕は戦うつもりはない。けど他はそうでもないんだろ？ならさ、いつか来る災難に備えておかないと不安じゃないか。一人じゃ不安だけど、二人ならなんとかなると思わない？
I already told you, I have no plans to fight, but the rest of the participants sure do. So it'd be best to be ready for anything that might come our way. Don't you think? It might be scary alone, but not so much if there's the two of us. ... Is Shinji asking me to team up with him?
ま、こんなところで話をするのもなんだろ？誰に聞かれるともわからないし、場所を変えよう。
Well, this probably isn't the best place to talk about this kind of stuff. Who knows who might be listening? Why don't we go somewhere else?
そうだね。僕の家がいい。あそこなら遠坂の目も届かないし、襲われても安心だ。 Ty byl jsem nějaký unavený. Maybe we can talk in my house. Looks like I wouldn't be able to spy on us there, and we'll be safe even if you're attacked. Go somewhere else? Are you crazy? Lunch break's almost over, so if we wanted to talk... バカ？授業なんてサボればいいじゃん。ほら、いいから行こう。エミヤがマスターって知って嬉しいんだから。あまり水を差さないでよね。
You're so freaking boring. So what if we skip class? Let's just go. I'm glad to know you're a master too. Don't ruin the moment. That's no reason to go. People will be suspicious if we skipped class.
融通が利かないやつだな。ああ、そうか。
You just won't budge, will you? Oh, I get it.
それはそうだよね。普通は警戒する。
You should be on guard.
けど安心しなよ。何があってもこっちから仕掛けることはないさ。ほら。
Ano, to se stalo v Fate Extra. But don't worry, I'm not going to attack you. No matter what. Do you really take me for that? The kind of guy to stab you in the back? Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess I shouldn't just casually follow you, huh?
まあいいさ。そっちだってサーバントを連れてるんだろ。そんな危ない相手に喧嘩なんて仕掛けないよ。
Well, whatever. You have a servant hanging around you too. So I'm not going to pick a fight with someone so dangerous. Huh? Does Shinji think I have Saber with me right now? Actually, no. Shinji just can't see the servant in spirit form. That's why he thinks I have Saber with me.
いいから行くよ。遠坂に見つかったら、僕も君もただじゃ済まないんだから。
Just come on. If Tosaka finds out, neither of us will live to tell the tale. Můžu hrát aspoň hodinu. Už jsem hrál aspoň hodinu. Já jsem 8% do dropped frameu, to je docela dost. Ale to jsem se dojel baráku a tam to ukončím. Asi budu šlafovat ještě. Shinji starts to walk away. ... I guess I have no choice but to follow him. I'm interested to hear what Shinji has to say, so at this point I should just give up on attending afternoon classes. Delinquent. We walk up the hill. We are in a residential area with western style houses in stark contrast to my house. I hear Tosaka's house is at the top of this hill, and I remember the Mato house is right below it, like it's trying to hide or something. The Mato house is still as impressive as I remember. I visited a few times during middle school, but I haven't been near it recently. I haven't been invited since Shinji and I drifted apart, and above all, Sakura doesn't like me coming here. It's daytime, but the mansion is dark. The whole place is designed so that sunlight doesn't get in, so there's not much in the way of lighting inside. There's honestly a decent enough chance of someone smacking into a wall if they don't know the layout of the place. This way, Emiya. I'm in the living room. I don't know when he got there, but I hear Shinji's voice from the back of the mansion. Even after a year, I still remember my way around the house, so I'm able to find the living room easily enough. There's nothing in the way of lighting, even in the living room. The curtain is pulled shut, blocking out the sun. Not a hint of artificial light either, so the place is dark and gloomy. Over here, Emiya. I turn towards the voice. There, I see Shinji sitting on a chair and... Raida. A woman, dark like obsidian, standing behind him. Ok, tady to vložím. Tady to ukončím, tady se mi to líbí. Ok. Sorry chateš za kratší stream, jsem dneska nějaký zabitej. Určitě bych dal stream ještě potom. Až budu mít celý barák jen pro sebe a hlavně celou Wi-Fi pro sebe. Takhle je to takový docela tough. Ale hej, to jsou moje limitace, bohužel. Každopádně doufám, že jste si užili dnešní kratší stream. Hodinkový aspoň. Dostali jsme se trošku dál. Doufám, že se uvidíme zase.